President Trump has imposed a 25% tariff on countries doing business with Iran, effective immediately. With China being Iran's largest trading partner, will the new policy impact the U.S.'s trade truce with China? Here's the story.
Greg Copley, president of the International Strategic Studies Association, told NTD that he doesn't think the 25% tariff will affect the U.S.-China trade truce.
I think it's a more or less meaningless statement and imposition of tariffs and so on. It might have some short-term hiccups for the countries concerned, but basically it's a statement of intent. It's, if you like, Mr. Trump's wolf warrior diplomacy at play here. He is letting people know he's serious. He's going to throw assets at this problem.
Trump held a briefing with his national security team on Tuesday to discuss possible actions against the Iranian regime. Copley believes there could be military action down the road.
President Trump likes to be known for his follow-up and to make sure that people understand that he's serious, as he did with Venezuela, as he did with Nigeria, even though there were token military operations.
Copley noted Iran's ruling clerics might attempt one more missile assault on Israel.
And the Israelis are preparing for this. Their air defense and space defense systems are in order and ready. But if Iran does that, fires its last salvo, if you like, of available ballistic missiles at Israel, then that gives Israel and the United States open leave to go and attack Iranian military assets.
As Iran faces one of the biggest challenges to its rule, China offered little public support, except for saying that Beijing hopes Iran and its people will overcome the current difficulties and maintain national stability. In a similar vein, Beijing did not offer any significant support to Venezuela in the lead-up to Maduro's capture. Chinese radars also failed Venezuela's air defense system, a question now hanging in the air. Does China's allies such as Russia, Iran, and North Korea still have confidence in Beijing?
I think that's already been shaken. The new axis of evil are, in fact, fairly preoccupied with their own problems. Any partnership within that is the Russia-North Korea alliance, which remains fairly stable. Russia has always been the go-to partner for North Korea, and before that, of course, the Soviet Union. But the fact is that the People's Republic of China and North Korea have very bad relations, and some cooperation on a tactical basis, but there's no warmth there at all.
He said the U.S. has been gaining incredible power, not just militarily, but also psychologically.
What's critical is for the United States and for the Middle East and for Central Asia is that Iran stabilizes so that there can be direct access from the Central Asian states, to and from the Central Asian states, to the Persian Gulf and the Indian Ocean. That means that the Central Asian states are finally freed from having to send their trade in and out through either Russia or Communist China.
Copley noted India is critical of the idea of a new trade route as it's aligned with Russia. But all regional players are closely watching Iran's next step.
President Trump on Tuesday called on Iranians to keep protesting and taking over institutions in the country. Trump added that he canceled all meetings with Iranian officials and said help was on the way. It comes as the protesters' death toll soared over 2,000.